Dr. Daka, humble servant of His Majesty Hirohita. By divine destiny, my country shall destroy the democratic forces of evil in the United States to make way for the new order. And the page, step up to him. Slap his face. Step back.
Are you devil?
Daka has forced Colton to lead his men to the radium mine. But Batman arrives in time to give the enemy some real opposition.
Hey, Batman! Over here! Finishes the man.
Finishes the Batman, too. Come on, let's get out of here.
Is Linda all right?
Yes, just fainted. See if any of the others are still alive.
Master! I am so happy to find you're still alive, sir.
Never mind that. See if you can find Colton.
Yes, sir.
Here, help me with him.
Why, he's one of those crooks.
Just the same, we can't leave him here to die.
Oh, what about the others?
Under that, not a chance.
What are you going to do with me? You'll find out soon enough.
Let's take another look at our passenger in the trailer, and then we'll get back to Linda. Looks like he's in for an uncomfortable ride, but it serves him right.
Mr. Bruce, this.
Bruce! I thought you were caught in the explosion.
Explosion? What explosion?
Well, the explosion at the cave.
Well, that explains it. Well, we never got to the cave. It was so hot out, we laid down by the roadside and took a nap.
Asleep. Just when I needed you both so much. Hadn't it been for the Batman, I'd be dead in the cave. Just like poor Ken.
Ken dead? What happened?
Oh, I don't want to even talk about it. Let's get out of this horrible place.
Am I to understand the explosion has made it impossible to work the mine?
Yes, it would take us months to clear away the debris.
Another failure to carry out my orders. I must warn you that I shall be compelled to use very drastic measures unless you
We accomplished one thing. We eliminated the Batman once and for all.
Are you positive of that?
Sure. He was buried in the cave along with Colton and the rest of them.
How many of our men were lost?
Just two, Marshall and Raines.
Well, not so bad. A small price for his destruction. Now we will have to find new men to take the place of our late lamented members. Wallace, attend to that right away.
I'll do my best.
You better stay under cover for the present. The police have a warrant out for your arrest.
That's no surprise to me. I'll hide out at Bernie's place for a while.
But be sure you are not followed. We cannot afford to have the police suspect that place and keep men watching it. That will be all, gentlemen.
I see my little friends don't frighten you as much as they did some of your predecessors.
You're trying to scare information out of me. You're just wasting your time.
I'd hate to use drastic measures.
Your threats don't frighten me. Do whatever you're going to do and get it over with.
A few hours alone with our vampire friends may cause you to change your mind.
Should we leave him tied up?
Yes, I think we'd better. Well, he isn't tied very well, so it won't take him long to get loose. Then we'll get some information. How do you find that phone? 9, 7, 3, 5. Hello?
Hello, Bernie. This is Marshall. I'm at the Batman's place, but I can't get out. I'll leave the phone off the hook, have the call traced, then contact the boys and tell them to get over here as fast as possible.
Okay, Marshal.
Hello?
Hello, is this Boston Bakery on Powell Street?
No, you got the wrong number. This is the Sphinx Club on River Street.
Worked like a charm. It's the number of the Sphinx Club on River Street.
Sphinx Club.
Yes, I only hope it's the headquarters of that gang we're after.
Are we going down there and try and find out?
Most assuredly. Oh, Dort. How's the look?
Okay.
Come on, we'll pick up Alfred.
Hello?
Oh! Oh, you're quite shocking, sir.
Doesn't look anything like Bruce Wayne, does he?
Oh, that's good. Now all I need is a name for myself.
Oh, yes, sir. How about
Reginald Van Spike. That's a very smart name, sir.
For a mobster? I'm afraid not, Alfred.
Chuck White.
Good enough. You boys may call me Chuck.
Yes.
See where that is, Alfred. Dick, get the car.
It's Miss Page at the door, sir.
I tell her I'm not at home, but show her in here. See if she recognizes Chuck White.
Oh, Miss Page, this is a Mr. White. He's also waiting for Mr. Bruce.
How do you do?
Hello? You a friend of Bruce?
Well, yes.
But if you're going to wait for him, why don't you sit down? I'll keep you company. I'll tell you about some of my fights.
Oh, well, thank you very much, but I'm afraid I can't wait. Alfred, would you tell Mr. Wayne that I dropped by, but I'll call him in the morning?
Very good, miss.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
My word, she seemed a bit miffed, sir.
She doesn't like some of my friends.
You certainly fooled her, sir.
Well, if she didn't recognize me, I'm sure none of the boys down at the Sphinx Club will. Let's go. There's the club.
Sure doesn't look any too good.
Pull around the corner, Alfred.
You remember here, Bud?
No, I'm from out of town. A guy named Marshall told me to get in touch with him here.
I'll see if he's in. Wait here a minute. There's a mug out here wants to see Marshall.
He does. He'll have to dig him up himself.
Shall I tell him what happened to Marshall or just send him on his way?
Wait a minute. I'll take a look at him. Which one is he?
That's him over there with the slot machine.
Bring him in here. I'll talk to him. Break it up, boys. I'm going to have to shake this guy down.
Hey, you. Come here a minute. Follow me.
I'm looking for Marshall.
You a friend of his?
Yeah. I'm Chuck White. He told me to contact him. He said he could line me up for something big.
Well, sit down, Chuck. Marshall's going to a place where he can't identify anyone. He's dead.
Well, that's too bad. How'd he get it?
He was killed in a mine explosion. Have you any identification or proof that you were his pal?
Look, I just come here to meet Marshall. I didn't expect no third degree. Skip the whole thing.
Now, wait a minute, Chuck. All I want's a little proof that you're a right guy. So if you're not a detective or a stool pigeon, you won't mind if we search you just to satisfy our curiosity.
Look, you mugs. Nobody's searching me till I find out what this is all about. I have never little dough on me, and I ain't taking no chances. So any of you guys get any ideas, he's going to frisk me. He better change his mind. Now, if you boys want to take me as I am, all right. If not, you better get away from there, mister, because I'm going.
All right, boys. Search him. The Batman's outside. Let's get him.
there!
Over here.
The Batman! Daka learns of a new shipment of radium for the disintegrator gun, which is being sent by air messenger. And there's Preston lighting the flare, signaling the messenger to drop the precious radium. Will Robin be able to thwart the plans of the Jap spies? Don't fail to see Flying Spies, Chapter 10 of Batman at this theater next week. When Daka's men search for gang recruits, Batman assumes a new disguise. The spies are suspicious, however, and capture him until Robin takes a hand.
The Batman's outside. Let's get him.
Over here.
The Batman!
drop that gangplank on him. Right to the house, Alfred.
May I help you off your costume, sir?
No, thanks. The Batman and Robin still have work to do. Now, let's turn Marshall over to the police. He's no good to us anymore.
And don't forget to call Captain Arnold and tell him he can pick up Fletcher at the Sphinx Club.
I don't think he'd find Fletcher there.
But don't you want the rest of those hoodlums apprehended, sir?
Not yet. We may discover the leader of the gang through them.
I'm not going to talk, so you might just as well let me out of here.
Sure, Marshal. That's just what we're going to do.
Just another package from the Batman. Let's get him inside to the captain.
Fletcher, how dare you come here? Are you trying to lead the police to this place?
I couldn't stay at Bernie's place. The Batman suddenly appeared.
You told me yourself he was buried under tons of rock at Colton's mine.
I thought he was. He must have escaped somehow.
Escaped as usual. And now you let them discover our connection with the Sphinx Club, making it worthless to us.
That knowledge won't do him any good. I personally killed him on the wharf outside the club.
I do not appreciate your sense of humor. I wonder if there's more than one Batman. All members of the same organization. Section 1.
Section 50 reporting.
Proceed.
Friends of the League of the New Order obtained a supply of radium, which will reach here shortly.
Excellent.
We will report later when and where you can receive it.
Very good. This supply of radium will enable us to complete the atom disintegrator and start our work of destruction. You may remain here for the present.
Thanks.
We are only protecting ourselves, not you. A pity Marshall was killed in that mine disaster instead of you.
Telegram, sir.
Thank you. It's a code message from Washington. I think that's Miss Page, Alfred. She phoned she was coming over.
Yes, sir.
Take it in the lab, Dick, and start decoding it. I'll join you shortly. Hello, Linda. Well, it's good to see you. Won't you sit down? Have some coffee? I'll have Alfred bring you a cup.
No, thank you.
What's wrong?
Why didn't you keep your date with me last night?
Well, I took Dick to the amusement park, and we had such fun we lost all track of time.
Did you two go all by yourselves?
Why do you ask?
I thought perhaps you might have taken your friend, Chuck White.
Now, what have you got against poor Chuck?
Oh, I just don't like his face. I don't understand why you associate with such people.
Well, I admit he isn't much to look at, but I found him a very good friend.
Well, if you like him so well, why don't you take him to lunch today in my place?
But, Linda... What's it say?
Large amount of radium stolen from Michigan Hospital in Chicago. Suspect connection with radium thieves in your territory. Exercise extreme vigilance. Signed Flanagan, Midwest Division.
I think Flanagan's hunch is right.
This looks like a job for the Batman.
No. Chuck White can handle this much better. Come upstairs while I change.
There are some things I wish to discuss with you two gentlemen. Section 1.
Section 50 reporting.
Proceed.
Messenger carrying the radium is aboard plane arriving at 9:20 tonight.
Any further details?
We have information that the police are searching baggage of all passengers. Therefore, suggest that you use Plan 18.
Have messenger aboard plane notified to this effect.
I'll attend to it at once.
Very good. Preston arranged to have everyone meet me here tonight at 7. I wish to explain in detail the Plan 18 to all of you.
All right, sir.
Wallace, I'm still waiting to meet the new members you lined up for the League.
I have several prospects lined up now.
Then bring them to our Bell Street house so I can look them over and judge their fitness.
This message just came over the radio for you, Mr. Lawson.
Oh, thank you.
You know what to do. You're here again.
Look, Bud, maybe I did get a little out of hand last night, but I heard someone yell Batman, so I took it on the lam. Let me talk to Fletcher, will you?
Well, Fletcher ain't here, but maybe you can tell me why you pulled that gun on him last night.
I thought it was a stick-up when he started to frisk me.
Well, Fletcher may be here after a while, so if you want to wait, sit over there.
Anybody around?
Not yet, but there's a guy over there waiting for Fletcher.
I'm a friend of Mr. Fletcher's. I understand you're looking for him.
Glad to meet you, mister. Sit down.
What is it you want of Fletcher?
Well, I thought maybe he needs a bodyguard or something. Of course, I'm open for any kind of odd job.
Yeah? Well, I don't think he'll be here today, but I might use a man of your caliber.
I didn't catch the name, mister.
We'll skip it for now. If you want the job, come on.
What can I lose?
Hey, where are you going?
To get the car. It's just down the street.
Nothing doing. You don't trust me with your name, I don't trust your car. We'll go on a hack or not at all.
Hey, taxi.
I like your nerve.
I ain't nosy. I don't care where you're going. You can whisper the address to the driver.
Bell Street, corner of Hill Avenue.
Yes, sir.
Keep the change.
Thank you, sir.
Come on in and make yourself at home. I'll be right back.
That's okay. I got no place to go.
Think of him.
Oh, he looks like a cheap gangster, but try him out. Take him with you on tonight's assignment. Watch him closely.
Okay.
Plane ought to be here shortly. When I light this flare, our messenger will drop the package which is attached to a parachute. Now scatter out so one of you will be sure and get it.
We'll cover this side, Preston.
You come over here with us, Chuck.
Chuck, you better watch from about here.
Okay.
I'll drop back a little ways. Bert, you go on ahead. I thought I'd better keep an eye on you.
Better tell Preston.
There's your signal.
I think it's over there.
What's the matter?
Chuck White, he got away.
Why didn't you stop him?
We tried it. We put up a fight.
All right, all right. Get the package first. We'll settle with White or whoever he is later. The plane. Get out there.
There she comes.
Well, watch for the chute.
Time for Batman and Robin to take over.
Here she comes.
The Batman. Something wrong down at the cars.
The man at the wheel of that truck is a killer, and he's out to get the passenger. Will he succeed? Don't fail to see A Nipponese Trap, Chapter 11 of Batman, at this theater next week.